So 5 helicopters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What is this, a joke?" Good afternoon, morning, or indeterminate time of day to you, my friends on the internet. Brian here, and today I'm going to give you my impressions on the Transformers Combiner Wars Victorion set. Specifically, this is going to be, and I'm looking at a picture, Skyburst and Stormclash. Skyburst has green on the left side, Stormclash has red on the left side. I'm going to say that because I'm trying to remember it myself, not because I'm telling you. Skyburst, Stormclash, 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 Skyburst, Stormclash. Okay. I'm probably going to screw it up. Hey, look, it's the Alpha Bravo Blades Vortex mold yet again. 2 of them this time. I kind of wish when they were doing the voting for the... Oh, by the way, this is a fan-built combiner. Fans voted on which limbs they wanted. The way the voting was kind of like... I think we got hit with 2 helicopters because everybody wanted a aerial vehicle in the combiner team, but half people voted for aerial combiner for one limb, and then half the people voted for an aerial combiner in the other limb. And I don't think really anyone who would have wanted both. So I think it was just kind of a weird thing with how the voting happened that we got 2 limbs. But hey, I'm okay with it, I guess. According to the back of the box, these ladies each get one of the 2 swords that these guys come with. And there isn't... excuse me while I drop things. There isn't really a good place to store these. I mean, you could store them down there. You could kind of store it back here. You could, I guess, store it under here. Nope, you can't. That doesn't work. So there's no real great way to store these swords. I guess you could, if you wanted, like, do this. Like, that's something you could do. So, it's the same helicopter mold we've seen billions of times already. They remolded the hands, they remolded the chest, and they remolded the head, and that's it. They finally remolded the hands. Finally. I love these new hands. They actually hide better the fact that they're hands and don't look so blatantly offensive. There is some Cybertronian writing, and that is cool. I love it. Yeah. These characters are fan-built, as I said. Fans voted on what molds to use to make this character. We voted on the color scheme. I believe I did vote for this color scheme, too. So, yay, go me. I think I want to say there was orange in it, too. Anyway, there was also a really cool comic in IDW where Arcee tried stealing the enigma of combination and accidentally used it on the Torchbearers from the colony of Caminus, who then merged into Victorion, and she's been in the current books as well, and I rather like her if she's a bit bland for the character so far. Doesn't sound like anybody really has found their voices yet. But that's not really talking about the toys. The toys, these 2 characters are identical except they are mirrored. So you can see red, red, green, green. I kind of dig that. That is actually really kind of cool how you can take these 2 molds, make them almost identical, and separate. I think I would have been okay if they, like, used one hand that had missiles on either one. So, like, have these arms be missile arms. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would have minded that. I don't know. They are remolded on the interior, but, you know, that's more talking about robot mode. So, hey. These are the helicopter mold. What the articulation for this is in vehicle mode is the blade spin. And if you want to count this as articulation, that can rotate too. So you could go like, I'm turning really fast. Rah. I've already forgotten their names. Skyburst, Stormclash, Skyburst, Stormclash, Skyburst, Stormclash. A couple Tamashi stages to make them fly. Let us throw in some comparisons for you. In fact, let's go ahead and just throw these ladies right here. All of these figures in the gift set are ladies, and I love it. I would not have minded if they were, like, if it wasn't entirely female. I wouldn't have minded if they were some guys in there, but whatever. Hey, Hey, here's all the versions of this mold that I have. We've got Blades, no, that's Alpha Bravo, that's Blades, that's Vortex. I am okay with this. I have 5 of these helicopters, and it's not a particular mold that I love. Hey, why is that turned? It's not a mold that I love, but it's not a mold that I'm like upset at having so many of. Yeah. They all are almost identical. The only difference being the new arms on the Skyburst and Afterburner. Nope. Skyburst and Stormclash. Skyburst, Stormclash. Skyburst has green on the left. Stormclash has red on the left. You think I might be able to remember that by the end of the video? I doubt it. So, yeah. They're the same. They're the same. Hey, you didn't see that. They're the same. They're the same. Almost identical everywhere. Since Whinblade and Chromia were there to help create these characters, here let's set Skyburst, Stormclash, Skyburst. Let's set Skyburst in the background and just focus the comparison on Stormclash. So there's the helicopter mold with Whinblade yet again, and there's the there's the helicopter mold with the Chromia version of the Prid Arcee mold. So, yeah. If you're curious what she looks like with an Optimus from Combiner Wars, there's Motormaster. So that's not Optimus, but, you know, that's basically Optimus. So there you go. This mold is so ubiquitous that I'm not going to focus too much on more comparisons. So let's get the entire team in and do a shot with Skyburst and Stormclash. And there you go. All 6 of the Torchbearers all lined up in a circle, sort of. Yeah, this is a really cool looking group together. It's kind of rare where a combiner team all shares the same color scheme, and these guys look great together. I do like this color scheme. But I do believe that is basically everything there is to say about these ladies in their vehicle mode. So what do you say we get them to robot mode and discuss how much they are just the helicopter mold all over again? Do. As always, throw in some Tamashi effect parts and, you know, lightning effects and trying to show them running away from some sort of electrical storm, and things look kind of cool. I'm trying to imply that, you know, Stormclash just spun really quickly to avoid lightning strike, and Skyburst is just zooming past to try and avoid the lightning. I don't know how well I succeeded, but hey, it's cool. Even going up a former prime, these ladies are not intimidated as they swoosh at him with, you know, effects implying they're moving really fast. And pow! Here these ladies are in their robot mode. So, on Stormclash and on Skyburst, I like to, I don't know, I haven't fully decided, but I kind of like using the feet as shields for these ladies, because it's like sword and board style, so I don't know. I haven't fully decided if I like this, but it's a potential option that I can use to do something with these feet. Another option is to throw them onto Pyra Magna, but here is at least some option that I have. And hey, the fists can store in the feet, because if I'll just borrow Skyburst. Nope, that's Skyburst. That's Stormclash. Stormclash, Skyburst. Stormclash, Skyburst. Oop, she fell, because I got her name wrong. She fell because I got her name wrong. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Anyway, the hands can plug into these 2 grooves, but there's only a notch on one side of the hands themselves. So I just line them up with the groove and then just slide it in, and it stays in pretty well. And if you want to use these as shields yourselves, I just click them over one a bit and then just kind of like manipulate and finagle and try and get something that looks decent. It would be so much easier if they like had something to go on the side of their arms, or I don't know. It could have been an easier thing, but I think it kind of works. Like I said, I haven't fully decided. All right, but yes, these ladies can hold these weapons. These swords are really cool. I like these swords a lot. Also, for some reason on these 2 ladies, I have a really hard time getting the waist to click in like normal on some of these guys. Or on this mold. I have a really hard time getting the waist to click in like the rest of these molds have. Because just like from this direction, it seems like there's, I don't know, a little bit too much paint or a little bit too much plastic. So I always have to like spin it around the opposite direction to get it to lock in, and that then goes just fine. But going the other direction, it's almost impossible. I don't know why that is. That's weird to me. And she has the same issue. Actually, no, she doesn't have the same issue. It is a little bit trickier, but it's not the exact same issue. But hey, it's the same helicopter mold that we've seen before. Their paint schemes are mirrored still, even with the chests being mirrors of each other. So that's really cool. I dig the mirroring that they do on it. But let's go ahead and grab all the helicopter molds I've got so you can see all the differences. So 5 helicopters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What is this, a joke?" Bump. Different chest shield on the new ones, on the new ladies. But seems like it's going to be just kind of, because that part is definitely the same as this part. So yeah, it looks like it's only half remolded with just this half of this plastic redone on both sides. So that's actually kind of cool. They only half remolded that. I didn't notice that until now. So that's kind of nifty. I didn't know. That's cool. The new forearms do look more feminine because they're thinner. So there's that. Other than that, the molds are identical as far as I can tell. If you guys are seeing something I'm not seeing that they're different besides the head sculpt, obviously, go ahead and drop a comment down and I'm curious to know if there's any other differences that are actually on these molds. But hey, speaking of head sculpts, let's pull these ladies in to take a look at their faces. These are some pretty cool head sculpts. I do like them. And they do a good job of coming off as feminine to me. I like it. They don't like scream feminine to me, but I don't need my fembots to be supermodels, so hey, I'm okay with these. These are great head sculpts. For articulation, it's the exact same as every other helicopter mold. The heads can look up. Depending on the head, it can look all the way up. I don't think she can look up all the way. Oh, she can. Okay, so yeah, they can both look all the way up. Although this is like scarily tight to get it this high. I think I'm actually popping it out of the ball joint a little bit, because it does like jump back down. So basically, without like seemingly forcing it, you can get that height on that one and that one on that one. That one and that one. Get really descriptive, Brian. Look, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Super Optimus. The arms can go outward thanks to a cut. It can go all the way around. Bicep swivel at just above the elbow. 90-degree elbow bend. The waist can go full 360 because it can also turn into an elbow itself. The legs can go forward. It can go backwards. They have a bicep swivel. No, a thigh swivel, I'm sorry. That's the leg bicep. The leg bicep swivel. 90 degrees at the knee because of the junk there. And then the toes can wiggle and waggle. And that's all the articulation she gets. These ladies get. There's 2 of them. I still do the trick of putting the helicopter blades in here and trying to fold this flap up a bit. That's just the way kind of I think it looks the best. So yeah. Same old we've seen before. And just for comparison, since she helped make them, there's Whinblade and Chromia. They're all about the same height. I don't think they look too bad together. If you're curious what they would look like with an Optimus Prime mold, there's Combiner Wars Motormaster, who is indeed the remold of Optimus Prime, or Optimus Prime is a remold of him. Either or, there's what he would look like with that. And there are all 6 Torchbearers together, and these ladies make a fine-looking team, even in robot mode. I dig these ladies. This is a cool-looking group. Maybe could have used like a little bit of silver or black or something to spice up the color scheme, but I'm still rather satisfied with this. I guess that kind of leads into my final thoughts on Stormclash and Skyburst. Hey, I got them right. Yay. Yes, it's the helicopter mold that I've already owned 5 times now, but it's still a decent mold, and I am always approving of new characters, so I like these ladies. They are going to stand proud in my collection, and I am pleased to finally have this set. I was looking forward to this coming out, and I finally have it. So I'm happy. Not ecstatic. I would not mind seeing a third-party version of the Torchbearers and Victorion. Like, if Mastermind Creations wants to make a version of them, I would not be terribly opposed to that idea. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about her. How do you guys feel about these 2 new heads? How do you feel about these 2 new characters? How do you feel about the Torchbearers in general? Or do you prefer the name Rust Renegades? I prefer the Torchbearers, obviously, because I think that's the first time I've mentioned the Rust Renegades that the back of the box calls these ladies. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. And guys, I say it every video, but I really do mean it. You guys are the most spectacular audience we can hope to have, and we love you guys so much. You guys are the reason we keep doing these, so thank you so much for watching our videos and passing the word on to your friends about us, and just thank you for being as wonderful as you are. Until next time, guys, don't let the rust hit you where the sun don't shine. That actually kind of worked. I'm surprised. Bye. Wait for me.